What is good, my peeps? It's the Ruckus back at you again with another action figure review. We're going to be quick, fast, in a hurry with this one. These are reissues. What we're seeing here, these are from the Deadpool Legacy Collection, as it's being promoted as. And they're from past Fox films, Deadpool, and of course from Wolverine, as well, X-Men films, whatever. And they, like I said, been reissued. This is in, in response, paying homage, I guess, to the upcoming Deadpool and Wolverine film, which, by the way, isn't being touted as Deadpool 3, believe it or not. Deadpool and Wolverine. There's supposed to be a Deadpool 3, doing the quotation marks there, at some point after the upcoming film. Whether that carries out or not, I believe it will, because this film is getting a lot of hype and it's getting a lot of attention, both good and bad. I say bad, meaning good in my estimation, because Ryan Reynolds, who has a big hand in the production of this film, is not backing down. He's not trying to play the woke game, the DEI game, or anything like that. Nothing that will impugn the quality or integrity of the film. And whether you're with it or not, the wokeism definitely impacts these films, and not for the better. But I'm not about to get on my political high horse on that one. That's not what this is about. This is about these two figures here. As I stated, they're reissues, and we will just peep them out. I am also going to be quick because they've been out for a little while now, and they've been reviewed by all of the top dogs, and I'm just getting around to it. So I know we in the community have a very big, what am I trying to say here? We really have got ADHD big time. So you need to come out with something, and come out with it quick if you want it to be seen. And I've taken my time with this, by my own admission. And I'm doing a review simply because I just feel like doing something. You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, because I'm already 3 minutes in, and I said this is going to be quick, you see the Marvel Legends series logo up the upper left on both packages. Deadpool Legacy Collection. You see on our left we've got Deadpool, and on our right we have Wolverine. There is at the top there the Deadpool logo. Turning to the sides, we have different, let's get us centered at least. We have different, this is Deadpool, the hearts, the what going on. And let's see what's going on the other side real quick. Not a thing. So we'll look at the back. And we've got another image of Wade, as well as the Deadpool symbol right there. And that's about the size of it when it comes to that. So next up is to get them out of packaging, take a quick look at them, and do a comparison. And then we about this piece. Out of the packaging and spinning round and round, we have both Wade and Logan out, and as I stated, these are just straight up reissues. Hasbro is promoting this as they're meant for those that missed out on these figures the first go round, but you already know what's up. They make it, they have to add some things to entice those of us that went in the first go round, and they did that at least really for Deadpool, and somewhat for Wolverine. And we'll check out those differences when we get them off of the base. We'll kick it off with Logan because, obviously Deadpool is the star. technically of it's the Deadpool legacy, and this is part of the promotion of the upcoming film. So, and also on a more practical note, Wolverine comes with the least amount of accessories and the least things to actually talk about. As far as accessories go, he's blazing one that he came out of packaging with, and that is the dog tags. He also comes with an additional set of hands. In this case, we're talking about fists, and you see they're just same color as the rest of him that is showing. He also comes with another portrait, and we'll take a closer look at this. You could see the photoreal tech, and I do mean photoreal. It's photoreal when it's live action, and it's inkjet when it's comic based. So you guys know it now. But this is an excellent portrait. Look at that profile right there. Look at the eyes. Looks pretty good. The hair, the pork chops, you know what I'm saying? Looks great. The skin tone, everything is looking nice with this guy. And and this is of course the neutral head sculpt. And here's the one that came out of packaging. The not so neutral, the kind of a perturbed head sculpt there, and it also looks pretty nice. Get some of those profile angles. The photoreal tech and the inkjet for the comic-based line of figures, they are getting, meaning Hasbro, better and better, for real. Very happy with it. They have more hits than they do misses, and I mean by a wide margin. Their misses a lot of times are just barely misses, and it's not even really misses. A lot of times they look good, their portraits look good, they just aren't perfect, or nothing is perfect, but you guys know what I mean. This is pretty nice. Anyway, as far as the rest of our guy Logan here, the rest of him looks pretty good as well, and I mean it's the same thing just like before, and we'll get into comparing him with his first release, and here we go with side by side, and the differences are, with the exception of the obvious ones, meaning you got bone claws and a different portrait for the original release. You've got differences in paint apps. If you look at the legs on the trousers on the original release. This, by the way, this is from the film The Wolverine. And we still have nice paint for the buckles there. The pants on the original release is a bit darker than what we have here on the Legacy. Obviously the bone claws. As far as the dog tags, they're our newer version looks more like plastic, and the original looks more like silver. The chain and the tags themselves. Obviously, we have different portraits, and basically that's it. We have pinless elbows, but the knees are pinned. Nothing but nothing has changed with the bodies. Anybody that's gotten the first version, the articulation is exactly the same because the figure, for the most part, is exactly the same. But for those that are new to the game, the head, of course, is on a dumbbell. So because of the hair in the back there, you're getting zero looking up. Looking down, you get that much. And you do get some pivot, and of course you can rotate. You can T-pose him, as you can see there. He has butterfly joints, so he can rear back that much, and he can clasp forward that much, as you can see. He's got the bicep, as stated before, double jointed pinless elbows, And he's got the swiveling wrists and horizontal hinges. Obviously, he's got the adamantium claws, unlike the original. And he's got an ab crunch. He can go forward that far and back that far. He's got a waist swivel, so you see what's going on there as far as the hips. He can get out that far. He can kick basically 90, go back just a tad. He's got the thigh cut and the pinned knees, which still get you good range though. But then here's where it gets bad because of pant legs. It's an eternal Hasbro problem. When they have pant legs, you can't get much in terms of the toe pointing forward or up. And I should say or for the ankle pivot, but there is some there. But of course, we still have holes, peg holes at the bottom of his feet. Next up, we have Wade Wilson, aka Deadpool, the star of the show. And we had to, of course, for that fact, one of those reasons why we saved him for last. The other is because at least he comes with a gaggle of weapons and accessories, period. He comes with his katana, dual, as you can see, black molded and painted silver. He also comes with his knife that fits in the sheath down around his left ankle. So he has that. He also wouldn't be complete if he didn't have this, and that is the unicorn. Definitely a necessity when it comes to Wade Wilson, aka Deadpool. He also comes with multiple sets of hands, but that's because Hasbro tried to make sure that he could be represented for either movie, however you want to do it. So he actually has hands from both movies, and they are different. He's sporting, you see on his body, these hands right here, that they're just, the gloves are just basically straight black. And that also goes for the fists that he also comes with as far as those hands are concerned. But he also comes with these hands right here that you see the difference. The outside of the hands have got the silver going on there. These are trigger finger hands. And he comes with another set of fists that same thing. So that way you can have him, if it means that much to you, whatever movie you want to present him in. But the big deal is this. He came out of packaging. Gotta lift him up some and raise that arm a little bit and turn him to one side. You see the weapons, the guns, and also they're probably Desert Eagles, I think they are. And he has one for either side, as you could see. Now, this is the big deal. He came in packaging with them already holstered. And I do mean that they're already holstered. As you can see, they can come free. Now, you're probably saying, those of you that don't know already what I'm about to get into, probably saying, well, what's the big deal about that, Ruck? Well, I am about to show you. What I'm holding in my hand now is the previous version of Deadpool. And as you can see, he has those same Desert Eagles holstered. Here's the thing. Now, anybody that's been collecting Marvel Legends for a minute, any length of time, and you've been frustrated with a lot of times the characters that utilize firearms. Sometimes they'll have sculpted holsters. The weapons are sculpted in the holster, so that means what? They're not removable. Well, here we go. These are not removable. The only problem is they're not sculpted into the holster. They were actually glued in the holster, and that perplexed many a collector. Why do that? Especially since all that time people were always frustrated and complaining about having sculpted in weapons, rather have it so that they could be utilized. Well, these are actually glued in, and a lot of people were able to dislodge them and be able to use them. I attempted, but then, I got chicken again. I'm always afraid to alter my figures in any way. I'm just, I don't think I'd be good enough, and I'd end up ruining the figure. But as far as the rest of Wade is concerned, see if I can get his arm down. This left arm has always been pretty difficult to maneuver because, I had him posed for forever up in my display room. But he is essentially, like I said, it's just a reissue. So you're not going to see many differences outside of the color variation. The newer Deadpool you see is a more vibrant red. The older one is more matted, but you see they're the same exact figure. They have the same paint apps, so that's good. That hasn't been skimped on. We've got silver for the clasps for his pouches. The Deadpool symbols are the same, and then we've got silver going there. And yeah, basically everything is the same. So there's no difference there. And for the uninitiated, the articulation scheme, the head is on a dumbbell. So you saw how far up he could look. That's how far down he could look. And you get pivot, which is cool for Deadpool especially. And of course you could 360 rotate. He can T-pose with the best of them. He also has butterfly joints. So that means he can rear back like that. That's crazy right there. Let's see, forward is every bit as crazy. Even better, he can basically almost clap his hands. So you gotta love that. He's got the bicep swivel. He's got the pinless elbows, double jointed of course, and swiveling wrists, and horizontal hinge. And of course, as for the other side, he can crunch back, but be careful because you end up bending his sheaths if you keep him there for too long. And that's how far forward he can go. He's got the waist swivel. He can do the splits that far out. He can kick 90, go back quite a ways. He's got the thigh cut. He can do the knee like that, but they're pinned. Like I said, it's the same figure, so it's what you get. And as far as his toe articulation, he can point forward that far, up that far. He's got nice ankle pivot, and of course, holes, peg holes at the bottom of his feet. And that about does it for this review. Like I said, it's going to be quick, at least quick for me. You guys know what time it is with me. I can get long-winded, but I just try to be as thorough as I can be. I don't know if that hurts, harms, or helps the channel, but I can only do what I do. Anyway, as far as these two, once again, they're just reissues, supposedly marketed towards those that missed out the first go round, but there's enough there for people like myself who did get these figures the first go round to go ahead and double dip. One, the packaging is very nice, and as far as Deadpool is concerned, it's crazy that someone would double dip for this, but it has happened before. It'll happen again when something trivial has changed, but it's significant to the collector. In this case, it's the ability to unholster the Desert Eagles, which is why you see Wade right there. He's happy that he's able to pull his weapons out. And of course, he, for some reason, is threatening his unicorn. I just don't understand that. But anyway, as far as Logan is concerned, we've got two different head sculpts, and they are both look great. They both look great. You see here at the end, he's sporting the neutral head sculpt. And really, that's, that and having the adamantium claws and slightly different paint apps on both figures, for that matter, is about the size of it. See, even Wade has gotten bored with me. Yeah, that's getting left in there. I just stand him back up, as you can see right there. Anyway, like I said, that'll do it for this. So let me know what you guys think. You're going to double dip if you've already gotten these figures before. Those of you that haven't, are you intrigued enough to go ahead and put some money down on getting these figures? Are you getting one, the other, both? Let me know in the comments below. While you're down there, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell so you'll be notified when I upload another video. And yeah, that is how it'll get done.